Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus one last time. With any luck, we have 3 more Colossi to defeat, and then I believe that should be it. It all depends on the ease of finding said Colossus and determining their weak point. Okay, I'm guessing this was going to be farther out to the northwest, past the Colossi I've already defeated, so let us ride towards this narrow bridge that extends to the west. I think I'm a little bit better capable of describing why I feel this game is... did we miss the, Yeah, we missed the narrow bridge. Why this game is repetitive in ways other games are not. And, like, I think part of it is the starting area. You're always beginning from the... You're always looping back to the same point over and over again, and then setting off. The path that you take is always empty. There are no obstacles, really, in between yourself and the next Colossi, other than, where the hell is it? That's really the only main obstacle, or the geography itself. Is it within this pass? Is it around the pass? If I go into the pass, will it make it harder for me to get to the Colossus? If I go around, am I wasting my time? Like, that is essentially the only obstacle you have to get to the Colossus. And then once you get to the Colossus, the question becomes, how... Good job, Aggro. How do you defeat the Colossus? What is its weak point? And regardless of the Colossus, the thing is, when you're starting off with a boss that's really big, none of the Colossi so far. Okay, how do we get across? Yeah, okay, there's a path there. None of the Colossi so far have really been bigger than the first one. Arguably, like I think maybe the water one that I fought recently, the one that like props itself up onto platforms in the water and zaps you with electricity, that might be bigger than the first Colossi. But when all of your opponents are basically giants, there's no escalation in conflict. There's no real escalation in danger. Sometimes it's hard to tell what I'm looking at on the map versus in-game, and also all this fog does not help. So the actual fights themselves don't necessarily feel that different. Like, you look at most... Let's look at Doom 1. Doom 1 compared to Shadow of the Colossus is not exactly a fair comparison because they're both trying to do different things, but I'm just focused more on pacing at the moment. Doom 1 is a very repetitive game, and it's in the style of the time. You run around labyrinths, you shoot monsters, get keys, unlock doors, fight bigger monsters. And when you reach these ends of episodes, you find yourself fighting against larger collections of beasts. Different collections, bigger monsters. Like, at the end of episode 1, you just fight 2 Hell Knights, I think. And then at the end of episode 2 of Doom 1, was it a Cyber Demon at the end of episode 2? And then an Arachnitron at the end of episode 3? It's been a little bit. But either way, the bosses escalate in size and danger. And And in this game, it doesn't necessarily feel like there's any escalation. It's just different boss. So the formula, the design is very built towards repetition, but also not necessarily built towards hiding its repetition. Its repetition is worn very clearly on its sleeve, to the point where, like, you're venturing off. Ooh. You're venturing off from the temple. You get to the Colossus. It reveals itself via cutscene. You fight the Colossus, or you try to figure out what its weak point is. You defeat it via its weak point. And then you move on. And then you repeat. And I feel like the lack of story context, for me especially, hurts my opinion of this game. Like, I would like more story. The fact that you have so many loops before you actually see the people coming by to see what's going on. They're like, hey, what's up with these storms in the distance? It seems that the thing that's happening is happening. Like, it takes so long to reach that point. Like, by that point, it almost seems like nobody else is even paying attention to your attempts to defeat the Colossus, or that your attempts to defeat the Colossus have any effect on the world beyond you. The game barely even mentions these lights in the sky. In fact, none of the cutscenes actually have a camera that looks at the lights in the sky until those people show up. What do they mean? I don't know. All right, let's... There we go. Where is the Colossus in this environment? Show me the Colossi in this picture. Is it you? Are you the Colossus? See, that's the only thing that they can do, is they can make the Colossus smaller. Alright, now how am I... What is your weak point? I'm getting the idea that I should be, like, getting him to crash into... Maybe I need to get him to crash into it one more time. Or maybe I need to get him to crash into specific walls. Is this tower important for some reason? Dorman, a hint, please. Oh. Okay, I have done that. Maybe I need to climb this tower then? And then ride this tower to the next tower. No. Don't fall over. Not entirely sure what I'm trying to accomplish. Other than ruining the architecture of this area. Dorman! Any other clue would be especially valuable at this point. Am I kind of... No, I'm not boxing him in at all. Excellent. For some reason, I thought I was going to miss that. Also, I was assuming that since the Colossus was hitting me towards those buildings, that I would fall towards those buildings. But who am I to judge? How does physics even work in this world? Okay, I'm guessing then I need to climb up onto this remaining tower for reasons. You know, it's a good thing that I packed all of these ineffective arrows with me. Take that! Have some more arrow! Okay, where am I going to emerge after that? What did I accomplish? What on earth did I just accomplish? Nope, no. Get up, please. Oh my gosh. You dumbass. Get up. See, here's the thing. Oh my gosh. I have to do all of that again? And I don't even know why I'm doing that in the first place? Okay, here's the thing. When a game is difficult, there's there's two reactions you could have. Either the game was hard, or you weren't good enough. Like, how long does it take this kid to get back onto his feet? It is I think I made it a rule last time that I couldn't complain about that. I forget, I'm sorry. I'm just going to cut to when I'm done again with this whole endeavor, because this took a long time. Alright, let's see if we can put ourselves in better footing. Okay, we're already doing better. Let's try to climb this, because that seemed like the way that we were supposed to go. Wait. I think I actually know what we're supposed to do. Okay, I was expecting him to come after me. And then try to crash through that. Okay, what I was expecting was he would charge through there and break apart that, but let's just go down this way, see if something happens. Or, okay, maybe I'm supposed to be on the other side of that in order to get him to charge into said gate, and then he runs down here, hits the wall or something. Okay, let's climb up. See if there's a way to get to that side. Dorman? You can say something if you want. Nope, nope. Anytime, Dorman. Like, I find myself just not understanding the purpose of why I'm doing any of these things. Because other than rearranging the structure of this landscape, I haven't done anything. Colossus, how am I supposed to defeat you? Can you, like, I suppose that's the difficulty when you... and the camera keeps wanting to shift in every which... I said I wasn't going to complain about the camera. Like, there are these channels for water all around. And part of me thinks this is important. Oh, you can just run over that. Great. And then there are these towers, and part of me wonders, is that important? Jump, thank you. Okay, since Dorman is out of hints, I'm just going to look up how to defeat this Colossus, because I don't know what the game is expecting me to do. I can, like, I imagine it has something to do with breaking apart its armor. Like, can I push this or something? The answer is no. Can I push that? The answer is still no. Apparently, this counts as a pillar? Okay, apparently that was a pillar. I did not realize that. Also, I'm pretty sure that would have killed me. But luckily, it only destroyed his armor. So now he can be defeated. No. No. Oh, no. Ah. Come on. Grab on. Thank you. All right. And now the process slowly makes its way. It's like I'm not really looking at the animation of your character anymore in order to judge whether or not I'm at the ready to stab. I'm just looking at the icon at the bottom right of the screen just to see how full it is. All right, finally. Just a little bit of a voice, but it never really becomes that much clearer. Also, we now have 14 shadows looming about ourselves. Thy next foe is... A giant has fallen into the valley. It acts as a sentry to a destroyed city. All right, aggro. Cutting to the destroyed city. All right, I'd imagine this Colossus is going to be by this castle I found the other day. Seems like a logical place for a destroyed city to be. Though I don't remember there being a way into the place. Though I suppose the Colossus was described as somebody who's, like, protecting the city itself. Although I did not actually try to climb and find my way in. I'm sure there was probably a more specific path I was supposed to take. Though I find myself asking some questions, like, you're supposed to feel sad about the Colossi that are dying because the sad music is playing. You always have to feel sad when the sad music plays. How do we know that we're supposed to feel sad? There's no context to the story. For all we know, the Colossi destroyed everything, and that's why this place is a barren wasteland. That's, or at least based on what's being presented to us so far. I don't know if the ending necessarily changes things. Because we don't really know much about Dorman. Like, Dorman has just kind of presented themselves as this kind of voice inside the temple. You know, I am hoping I'm in the right space. And I didn't just call it too soon. I mean, it's picturesque, though. Oh, there we go. Ah, finally a Colossus, Colossus-sized Colossus. Hello. Hello, big boy. How does one climb you? If I wanted to climb you, how would I do it, sir? You have climbable ledges on the back of your hooves. Is your weapon a climbable ledge? You see, you don't spray yellow paint on the side of ledges. How are you supposed to know? Alternatively, is he supposed to destroy something? And then, if he is... what part? Dorman! A clue, please! Can you actually defeat a Colossus with like 100 tiny arrows? Ah, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I get it now. I get it. I need to stand over here. Do the steppy thing again. Step. There we go. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna need him to create... Nope, nope, don't. I'm going to need him to create another platform. Alright, his health is actually kind of slowly going down. Do that again? Like the fact that it's like it's just passing through. Maybe one more time. Okay, so now that I'm up here, is there a different spot for me to go? Or alternatively, is there a different spot for me to go on that side? Like, it seems like there should be the same type of spot. Alright, what if I try getting him to attack me while being here? While I'm inside this bush? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Unfortunately, he has become somehow very confused. And he didn't even hit me then. Alright, let's... This does not seem to be working. Yep, that's... We can go see if there's, like, another spot that would work a little bit better. Like, maybe... this spot over here, on like, this side. Like, I would imagine they're the same. But, like, the whole thing isn't particularly clear to me. And now that I'm up here, is this side going to be different than the other side? And if it is, then I feel like this side should have just been doing a better job mirroring. Sir, what do you think I'm doing? I practically don't know myself, so, you know. Alright, attack me. If this doesn't lead to anything, I'm going to look up what I'm supposed to do with this boss too, because I got nothing. This did nothing. 1 second. Okay, I think the issue is also I'm not having him hit this area from very specific locations. I need to be in a very specific spot for him to swing. I can't just be on this side. And because I'm not... Sir, pay attention. I'm paying attention to you. You need to pay attention to me. Because I'm not standing in the right spot while he's taking a swing, it doesn't knock over all of the platforms I need to succeed, and thusly, it becomes confusing. All right, onward and upward. Oh, do I jump off of this giant bridge onto the Colossus, and then stab the Colossus in its weak point, and then move on to the rest of the game? Never having to fight this Colossus ever again. A little closer, please. I'm not known for long jumping. sir, that was not the reaction I was hoping for. Like, if he swings his weapon at me, can I grab onto his weapon? What knocked him back there? Why is he unable to complete these swings? I'm somewhat confused. Okay, he seems to be backing up towards the pit. Nope, now he's striding forward again. I would imagine I had to... cross that bridge, because if I didn't, like, why would there be a cutscene? But now, do I just have to climb back up again? And he needs to be in a... No, not there, here. This is the platform I'm standing on. And then do I just need to be on this side as opposed to cross that bridge? All right, let's climb up higher. Give ourselves a little bit of breathing room for when we jump. Maybe lure him a little bit closer. Are you gonna come closer? Any amount closer would be useful. All right. Would you like to rejoin me at the broken bridge? All the cool kids are hanging out there. Nope. I think there's still going to be one more after that. After this one. Or it's just the one. Nope. No, 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 no. Oh, son of a... That is not what I wanted. Okay. See, what I was trying to do was I was trying to let go, maybe stand up a little bit to regain my stamina, and then grab back on. but for some reason, this character decided he didn't want to grab back on. He just wanted to let go and then fall. The grab button decided it no longer good enough. Oh, you got 2 in one shot. All right. All right, back up to the bridge. And then I believe it's on his right arm. His shaggier right arm there. Towards the back. I probably should have waited. There it is. No. No shrugging your shoulders. No waving your arms around. No using your left hand to pick me off. Oh, are we still going? All right. Well, back up on top of the beast itself. Slowly but surely. We are resolute. We are going to finish this game today. Even if it strains my patience, I will do it. Though I feel that once I'm done with this game, I'm going to have to do 2 things. One is apparently there's a Paul Rudd movie where they use this game as a means of, as a metaphor for dealing with grief. I forget the name of the movie, but I have not seen it, so... Nope. Alright, where is... Sir, I'm gonna need you to, like, stay still for, like... any amount of time. Where is it on your other arm? Your non-shaggy arm? No. Sir, how am I supposed to find the remaining weak point? Oh. Hold on. Okay, so it's actually not on his body. It is on his hand. There we go. Okay, yeah. Watch that movie. 2, maybe read reviews of the game from when it came out, discussions about the game. See what people really liked about it. Like, I realize this game isn't for me. But what made it, like, from my perspective right now, I don't know what made this game a classic. Like, I see some climbing mechanics, but I don't know what makes this game a classic. And that's the thing, not everybody can do. A lot of people, like, Sean Connery passed on The Matrix. We can't, because he didn't understand it. Not everybody can click into whatever's going on. But I feel like I do need to at least do a little dive into, like, what made this game this sensation? Was it the classic that it is? Or at the very least, why it is revered so much? Finally, the last Colossus! Yes! The ritual's nearly done, thy wish is nearly granted! Oh, there is apparently a secret garden that you have to get to. You have to beat, like, the game 3 more times to get to. But someone now stands to get in thy way. Make haste, for time is short. Alright, cutting to last Colossus. Aggro, get here. Alright, I'm guessing that separation in the distance, where the cliffs come apart from each other, that is my destination for the final Colossus. Think. But it is also very far away. Nope, no. Aggro. Aggro. Okay, how do I... Alright, back on the path. Let's actually keep going downward this way, because at the very least we can see the path down. Alright. That definitely looks like an entrance to a Colossus boss arena, if I've ever seen one. Hopefully this final boss, unlike the previous 2 bosses, I will figure out what I'm supposed to do to get to defeat him. No, no. Mm-hmm. Can I jump and reach it? I don't think I was supposed to jump there. Okay, am I retrying from the temple or from the last cutscene? Oh, God. Alright, so we're back here. Once again, it seems like that's the only way forward. But then again, on that side, it looks like that's quite the long jump there, too. Aggro, are you supposed to help me jump there? Or is there another path that I am not aware of that I should be taking? Also, I'd like to note that at no point in this game have we ever had to do any long jumps with aggro. So there has been nothing to set this up. In fact, I didn't even know that aggro jumped until recently. Oh my gosh, this is not going to build up any speed. Oh no, aggro is going to die, our horse. This has been the saddest part of the game the entire time because aggro has always been there for you. And in this last moment, I feel sadder for aggro than I do for any of the Colossi. Plus, you've got the sad music and rain. That's doubly sad for cinematic purposes. But now I fear I'm heading in the wrong direction. Let's turn around. Am I supposed to start climbing? Yes. But where is the spot for me to start climbing? Where would the game prefer me to start climbing, should I say? Yeah, this is the mossy green. It's the easy to climb material. Sideways, on diagonals, whichever way you want. Hold on. But now that I'm up here, where do I go? Okay, that seems like the wrong way. Maybe I need to climb up there? On the left side? No, that's just a collectible. I don't even know what these collectibles do. Or is that actually higher up? You know, it's kind of hard to tell. Or is there another path that I was supposed to take higher up from here? Like these blocks. Once again, I feel like I mentioned this before, but I usually don't find secrets on purpose in a lot of games. I usually find secrets on accident when the main path is harder to discover. When the main path is unclear, or at the very least, not immediately pointed out to by the game. Like, if there was yellow paint on this side of the map, there we go. I would have probably just gone to this side of the map and then carried on with the game. I might not have explored the other side to find whatever boon that was. And then when we bring this girl back to life, we'll all be like, yeah, hey, you're gonna have to walk back home with us. Our horse is dead. Oh my. Hello. I see this guy comes with an obvious tower surrounding him. And is on fire. Also, I probably should watch the movie The Iron Giant eventually. That's somewhat related. Not completely unrelated. We're just combining aggro and the Colossi into a single... Oh my gosh. Into a single character. Okay. So we have Omniblasts. Alright, we need to get there. Oh. Faster, please. You're literally going to die. You're going to die, and you'll be very unhappy. Alright, let's try that again. Like, at least we're starting back here. I was hoping to run to that platform to the left there. Like, that seemed like the closest platform for me to go to. But it seems like I cannot do that. Because it takes a billion years for your character to stand back up after they get knocked down, and this guy's attacks are too fast. Alright, back to this column. Maybe... like, this column I was able to get to really quickly. Oh. Oh my god. Why is the angle from that so... Thought I would be safer still inside this area. Alright, over here. Now where to? Is this backwards or forwards? I'm hoping this is forwards. Towards the Colossus. Where am I? Oh my gosh. For a second there, I could not see my main character. Alright, well, at the very least, there's health regeneration. Because... yeah. Alright, I'm guessing I can't just go up the stairs. That would be too easy. Also, how kind of you to be built like a tower. Like a climbable tower. No. So where is the first step? If I were to climb you, Where would I begin? Oh my God. Sir, can you please not just fall down on your own volition? Like, part of me thinks I'm supposed to jump to that. But it doesn't seem like I'm close enough. Ah, there we go. Climbable surface. Fantastic. No. Stop falling down. That's Michael Douglas's job in the movie Falling Down, starring Michael Douglas. Oh, no, don't grab it on your way down, you. I mean, still, at the very least, he's doing a better job climbing in the rain than Link in Breath of the Wild. I'll give him that much. Its response will be thy road. No, keep. Oh, was I supposed to stay on his palm? No. Can I jump onto his hand? There we go. I'm guessing I can't just climb through the fire. No. I don't want to fall down from here. Ah. But I was out of stamina. Great. Okay, cutting to when I'm back to where I should be. Okay, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to climb to the back of its hand. But from here... don't know. No, wire. That is... none of these are the directions I want to go in. Okay, cutting back again. Okay, apparently you have to... Nope, let go. You have to hit the hand with the sword to still it, then shoot the weak point with an arrow to bring the hand to the weak point. Alright. Nope. No. Stop shaking. Climb. It's hard to tell if I'm... I keep getting shaken from where I need to be. There we go. Sir, if you can sit still for like 5 seconds. Like, that would be nice. And this will be over. I can move on with my life to non-Colossi related activities. Oh my gosh. Okay. One more hit. One more. That's all we need. We don't even need to be... It doesn't even need to be max power. It can... Finally. I wonder if I would feel sadder for the Colossus if they were easier to defeat. Like if they weren't, if they didn't become like frustrating pains in the ass towards the end. Like would I feel sad that they were so easy to destroy? If they didn't fight, like... But again, like, context. Oh no, it's the riders. They are approaching. Maybe we can catch a ride back to wherever we came from. Yeah, my sword. I need it. Well, I guess I don't need it anymore. My sorting days are over. I don't look so good. And I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You are only being used. Eradicate the source of the evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. Hurry up and do it. Why the knee? Now he can't be an adventurer anymore. It is better to put him out of his misery than to exist, cursed as he is. Thou severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. There's the key. We, Dorman, have arisen anew. He's been resurrected. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. Place a seal over the entire shrine before it's too late. No. We're still going. Okay, where can I actually move, though? I'll get you, maybe. Like, I figure there had to be more than more to Dorman. Ready my horse, by the way. Begone, foul beast! So now am I supposed to feel even less sad for the Colossi because they're actually just separate pieces of the evil entity known as Dorman? Oh no, standing up, not falling over, that is our weakest skill set. Why am I fighting the inevitable? No, no, oh, jeez. Just go in. Now, I believe in the secret garden has forbidden fruit. Like, does that prevent Dorman from possessing your body? Like, are you now supposed to feel less sad for the Colossus and more sad for yourself and the girl? The girl especially because she's dead. But you also because of being used by the spirit of Dorman? The bridge for being like a sweet bridge and then being destroyed? I would imagine she's especially confused because it's like, you die, and then you're like, where the hell am I? How do I even get back home? The bridge has been destroyed. Why am I not wearing shoes? Surely whoever brought me here could have at least given me a decent pair of shoes. Is this kind of like a precursor to Ico? Because, like, in Ico, your character is kind of like a horned demon boy who's escorting, like a frail young woman. But Ico came first. I think. Oh, Aggro, you're back. You lived. Oh, but you're having a tough time. But you're your best horse. Look, you're gonna need a rest for a little bit there, Aggro. Then we're gonna go on a trip to wherever we came from. Alright, well that was Shadow of the Colossus. This took way too long today, so I'm just gonna keep it short. I mentioned this before, like, there's the idea of, like, there's the original game that did it, and then there's all the games that were influenced afterwards, and I feel as though I'm playing this game too late. Like, I've played so many games that were influenced by this game, and so many games that iterated off of its ideas and refined its ideas, that going back to the beginning just feels terrible. Like, the art is amazing. The story, when it shows up at the end of the game, it would be nice to have some context and story to everything instead of nothing for such a long time. When it shows up, it's pretty good, and it's interesting, although it really does throw a loop towards the idea of whether you really should be sad about these Colossus. These Colossi. Like, they were housing demons, and they're essentially a prison for an old demon creature, but the controls are awful, and the camera is awful, and your character is constantly falling down. I feel like I'm gonna have to do multiple things. Look up, like, what people really found interesting about the game, why they liked the game, and also maybe what the alternate ending is if you decided to collect additional stamina so you could access the secret garden. But at the very least, I'm glad I finally played this game. Now I don't have to look at my copies of Shadow of the Colossus and think, like, maybe I should finally sit down and play it. I've done it. I can move on in my life. There are bad games that people love, there are good games that people don't. And unfortunately, I have to say that this is a good game, or a revered game that I'm just not into. I can't call it a good game that I didn't like, because that would be me admitting that this was a good game. I'm just kidding. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass upon this place again. Especially since climbing tools don't exist and you wouldn't be able to just climb over. Should you be alive, if it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands. One day, perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. Has he turned into a baby? He turned into a baby. Why did he turn into a baby? A demon baby. Yeah, even aggro's like, yeah, I'm stepping out. I didn't ask for this. I guess I'll have to eventually play Ico, even though that has its own issues with being an escort quest. And unfortunately, I don't think that has a remaster. So I'd have to dig up the PS2 copy. I think I might have a copy of that. But I could be horribly wrong. And now with this baby and these forest creatures, together we can unite and build a new civilization right here, wherever we are. In this castle, probably. So even though the Darman essentially used the kid to absorb the souls into the kid's body as a new host, like the Darman still was true to his word. He still brought back the girl. Software is provided by Electronic Arts? How are they related? All right, I'm gonna stop here forever. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night. And if you did like Shadow of the Colossus, unlike myself, what did you like about the game? What stood out for you? I want to know. Let me know in the comments. Have a good night.